Shall we begin? Let's. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. About 2 minutes. I don't know exactly where it is. I know exactly how to get it. It's just, I have to pray that the UK plays ball. This might be a one run shot sort of thing and we get it. I'm just hoping like my France, amongst many others, is just as good as it should be. Two actually. So one of them is the 3-stage 1 cut, which I've managed to get in practice, and I did practice it a bit on screen the other day. And then the other one is UK stage 4, which combine them two together will save me about 2 minutes on the run. And then there are other cuts that I could do, but I choose not to do them. Mainly because I don't want to do them. I think we'll be alright. Gatsuma was like, I know this song. I mean, there is a few new cuts that I don't do, so Finland stage 1, for example, I don't do that because I don't know how to do it. What's the other one? Sweden stage 4, that's another one. I'm tempted to try Italy stage 2. But again, I don't really know where. There's time saved there, but it's like 5 seconds or something. You get it fast enough, it's about 6. But even then, that's risky. I mean, I know that in the Seat, some of these cuts are a little bit more tricky. They're not that more tricky, but they are a little. Oh, damn. Was that a PB split? Holy Christ. That was fast. That was clean, too. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sorry, friends. Yeah, it can be free if you get it. I did do some practice of it the other day, and I was like, I didn't get it too consistent. But I did get it kinda there. It's just knowing where to fling your car off and stuff, that's all. Uh-oh. I'm hoping this is not rain that's about to start coming down, because I'm going to have to reset. If that's the case. If if we get past Italy, then the UK should be a breeze. 48. Not bad. You can be pretty hard on the car in novice mode. New car every 4 stages. Yeah. I did actually try a new cut on this stage, which was the stage 1 but backwards, but found it to be way worse than doing the actual stage like this way. Found it way harder. Also, it's going cloudy. I'm also going to leave the gearbox the same for, yeah, I'm also going to leave the gearbox the same for Greece. I think that will be, oh, I'm not going to say a smart move, but yeah, it's going to be better than doing it normally. Yeah, there is. If you go on to the CMR2 leaderboard, the IL leaderboards are there. There's even one for the Japan Super Special stage. I think it was Shotu that asked if we could add it. I was like, yeah, sure, okay. It'll be a bit awkward because you can't just add like a single stage on its own. It's got to be under like a subcategory, which is why that is classed as Japan, but then in brackets it says SS only, because it is. Nice. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. 4 right. Three left. And 6 right. 33 left. Opens. 34 left. Into long 4 right. 33 left. 33 right. Into long 3 right. 34 left. Into turn 5 right and 5 left. 30 long 3 right. Into 5 left. 34 left and 2 right. Into 2 left. 35 right. Into 5 right. 36 left. Into 5 right. Into 4 left. 33 right. Into 5 left.
Okay, come on. Yep.
55 right. Into 3 right. 53 left. 36 right. 33 left. Into crest and okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Long 6 right. Into crest. Into 5 left. Above crest. 35 right. Into crest and 5 left. 34 right. Tightens. Into crest. Into 4 right. Into crest.
Also, I'm not really saying anything, but
4 left.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we get on in Greece.
6 crest.
Because like I said, I know like pretty much all the cuts for Greece now.
And 3 left.
You're like, wait, you actually decided to learn the stage 1 cut? Yeah, I did.
33 left.
I managed to see, like, I managed to find the line now. I don't get it every time, but it's there, like, it's getting more consistent with it. Like, finding the line for it. I'll be completely frank about this. Like, I did not see the same thing that everybody else saw. Everyone was like, oh my god, I see this great big skip. And I was like, I got it once, and I was like, that was pretty lucky. But now I'm like, you know what? There is actually a bit more of a consistent cut there. It is there. There's another cut here, apparently. It's round here. It saves about 5 or 10 seconds. But unfortunately, I've not got this yet. I have no idea how this cut even works. I believe it does save time, but I don't know, like, how much time. Like, whether it saves 10, 15 seconds, I don't know. Oh, come on. And there's this shortcut at the start of this, and I'm like, nope. I'm still going to do what I said I was going to do originally, which was... we've got, like... The shorter gearbox actually proves to be, like, a rally winner, stage winner. Like, it just generally does. Like, it generally does prove to be a really good winner for the UK. Like, yes, you do lose time compared to a standard gearbox, but at the same time, you have the acceleration, providing you need it. The reason why I've kept it default for this one is because there's not many places that I can put the Peugeot flat out and it reaches top speed quickly. Oh my. There's also a cut up here on the left. You can climb the hill, apparently. I think it's behind this rock or something. Maybe saves like a second or so if you can get it. I think. Something like that. I think it's about that. I think Zork found that. And I've not really seen many people use it, but I don't think there's any way of making it consistent. Now see, here's a funny thing. So in CMR 2005, you can actually cut that corner up there. But on the PC version, you can't cut it. So PS1 has this interesting, let's just say, it has this really interesting, you know. Yeah, it has this really interesting respawn. I'm gonna leave again. This is another thing I'm gonna do. I'm playing this one safe with Grant. Because I know the car can go faster. So because I know it can go faster, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to wreck the car that much. Ideally. So obviously, if you end up seeing me brake more, that's because of how France is. Right, my answer. Holy Christ, that's the first sub 210. Jesus, that felt good. Okay. Let's go. That was fast. For me, that was very fast. So, like, that is my personal best time that I've ever achieved on France 1. Like, I've never been faster than that, ever. Oh. Whoa!
30 long 4 right, tightens into 5 left and 4
Give
right.
me 1 second. I'll just let me finish the stage and I'll answer. Usually I answer questions as I go, but I'm kind of just focused at the moment. So don't think I'm seeing ignorant. But I have seen you comment, Irail? Is it Irail?
3 left, tightens. 30 long 3 right. 53 left. 30 4 right. Into 2 left. Straight 100. 30 long 4 right. Tightens. Into 3 left. 32 right. Opens. 70 long 4 left. 53 right. 33 left. 53 right. Tightens. Into long 4 left. Okay.
Oof. This is my favourite game, and I don't remember this car. It's a bonus car, that's why.
3.
It's also fun to play this game multiplayer mode, yeah, exactly. Watching this through, I'm surprised about the amount of cuts there is. Yeah, there is quite a few. Sweden has like 1 or 2 big ones. There's not loads, I'll grant you, but Sweden has like a really good trick up its sleeve, which is always good.
50 David right. 103 left. Up crest. 1 right.
What I want to do is to kind of control the amount of grip the car has, because if I don't, then I lose time.
And 3 left. Into 3 right. 30 David right.
That's probably the hardest bit there.
74 left and 6 right.
Then there's this bit here, which goes like this.
33 right. Into long 4 left. Tightens. 36 right and 3 left.
Okay.
30 crest and 4 left. Into 3 right.
Oh, if those wondering about why the sky flickers, it's to do with the skybox. There is a fix for it, but unfortunately then that allows me to not capture the game, so it's a bit weird, I know.
33 left.
So I'm afraid if you have epilepsy, please look away now. Or you might not want to watch this run, just because it will probably give you an epileptic fit. I should probably put like seizure warning, but this is actually out of my hands.
30 long 4 left.
Yeah, it's a bit mad, really.
30 5 right. 30 long 3 left. Tightens. Into 2 right. 30 left and 2 right. 33 left.
Alright, these last 2 checkpoints are going to be killer.
3 left and 3 right. 30 left
Sick.
and 3 right. 33 left. Into 3 right and 4 left.
These last 2 checkpoints, for some reason, are a killer.
Long 3 left. Tightens. 70 long 3 left. Tightens. 34 right. Into 4 left. 70 long 4 right. Tightens. And 5 left. Okay.
Nice! So it takes some practice, yeah, tell me about it.
1. Go.
I'll tell you something, Ariel, if you stick around, you'll see how interesting Italy is. Because we do like a few shortcuts here and there.
33 left. Opens into long 3 right.
Pretty mental.
55 left. 70 long 4 left. 55 right. 34 left. 50 long 3 right. Don't cut.
Stratos, wet tarmac, oh. I know if it rains, it never rains in front on here.
74 left and
It does in the intermediate and in the expert, but I've never had it rain on France in the novice championship. I must be extremely lucky with that. But then with like Italy, it's like, no, it's different. If it rains in the UK, again, we keep going. This runs, I'm not having it die because of UK. I will keep pushing throughout this run.
50 long 3 right.
I'm just hoping Sweden's nice to me. As long if I can get past the ice skip, I'm good.
Into 3 left. Into 3 right.
Oh god. Oh. How rare is totally dry UK? Pretty rare. Like, if it, as in completely dry, yeah, it's pretty rare. And I'm also not gonna, like, try and squeeze my car through the first cut on the UK. I will go through the barrier, because that still saves me time, but not, like, that much. So, I'm still gonna save a lot of time on the UK, I think. Depending on what my damage is like, and depending on what the weather's like, actually. You do lose about a minute in the wet. But, I think, if I do the UK Stage 4 cut, whatever pace I'm on, coming into the UK, I can actually finish with that. Just. If it rains in the UK, which it probably will, then it means that I'm going to have a torrid time. But the cut on stage 4 is worth it, that I can catch up again. And if it dries up, then it's even better. Completely dry Sweden. For me, I don't even need to look at what the co-driver's saying. I played the game God knows how many times. I think out of all the attempts, I think I've finished the Novice Championship. It's probably got to be in the 100 range. I've done probably about 200 runs of the game, if not more. If I include CMR, well, okay, CMR 2005 is cheating, but if I include that, then it is definitely over the 100 mark. Easy. I mean, attempts and finished attempts is a difference. I've had over 100 and... I know for a fact it's over 130 attempts at the Novice Championship, and that's on the standard cars alone. I think I probably had about 30, maybe 40 attempts at this. Some of these runs as well have been marathon runs. And there's obviously marathon practice as well. So. My biggest concern right now, out of anything, is the ice skip. Because the ice skip isn't consistent. You have to hit it at such an angle that the car will not, you know, fall over. Sorry, that the car will fall over. If you don't hit it hard enough, the car will stagnate and just won't tip over. In which case, you've got reverse and try again. And just keep doing it until you flip the car over. There is a safe way of doing it, but it costs you too much time. When you're on a proper run like this, then you want to obviously make sure you're doing everything right. I remember when I did, so my record run, the 1:16:22, is actually a marathon run that I did some years ago. So I think it was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago maybe, can't remember. But yeah, to put a long story short, it was not a ooh, nice. It was not a I'm saying some blistering times, holy crap. It wasn't intentional, it just happened, that run. This stage, for me, is where the run is decided. Like, what? It's not really, but it is decided here whether you're going to lose a lot of time or gain, like, a few seconds. Because in my PB, I got this first try. And I have this bad feeling that I won't do, but just see what happens. That somehow worked. Okay, let's go. Please, 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 please. Please work. I'll have to explain this to people, for those that haven't seen it before. Respawn. Thank you. Okay, okay. We're alright. We're all good. I'll try and explain what just happened. So by flipping your car in them positions, it skips the entirety of the ice section, essentially saving about, I think it's like 30 or 40 seconds in the stage. Just by doing that. It's fucking bonkers, really. Don't think this will be that good of a stage, but let's find out. There, 2:11. That's still pretty good. Nice, and that was apparently a PB.
3, 2, 1, go. 4 left, right. 34 right. 50 long, 4 left, right.
It'd be nice if we found a cut for this stage, to be honest. I don't think there is such a thing, but it would be really good if we did. Yeah, so there's still a few left. I mean, Sweden stage 3 doesn't have any. Stage 4 does. Australia has like 1 or 2. I think. Australia is literally just drive. That's it. Yeah, it is literally just drive. Because Australia's hell, it's not great. Same with Kenya. Once you've got Australia and Kenya done, it's like, oh, okay, this is way better. But then you've got 2 of the most challenging rallies in the game, which are, you guessed it, they are the, what's it called? They are the Italian rally and, what is it? Rally Italy and the UK rally. And I want Italy to go well, because then when I come to the UK, I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't even care if I get wet weather. Like, this run is still alive. Like, Australia and Kenya is the nice look. Right, Australia and Kenya are going to be the calm before the storm, essentially. Hardest rally in any CMR game. Hands down for me has to be Indonesia from the first CMR game. Because it's very technical and twisting. Especially stage 4. Yeah, it is just horrendous. So Danos, thank you very much for the good luck. Just spotted out the corner of my eye. Like, don't get me wrong, right? The UK will always be difficult. Doesn't matter what CMR game you stick it in. It's always going to be difficult. But for me, Indonesia is one of them rallies where it is only in CMR 1. This is the thing. It's only in CMR 1, but yeah, it is one of the hardest rallies I've ever had to do in any CMR game. I mean, I do believe there are a few that kind of come close. For me, one of the most challenging but amazing feelings you get if you beat it like really well is Corsica in CMR 1 and France in this game. I will put Italy on that list as well. Oh, Christ. I will put Italy on that list as well. But unfortunately for me, Italy does not come that close because I don't know. There's something about Italy which for me is very challenging, very technical. You need a lot of skill, but I think personally, France is more fast and flowing rather than technical and twisty. Wasn't a great stage 4, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree with that one, King, yeah. Wait, Ricky is in the Rixer? Wait, he played this? Yo! That's amazing. I didn't know he played this on a demo disc recently. I've seen him playing demo discs, but... There we go. Nice, that was good. Sweet. I like Ricky, he's alright, isn't he? I don't know if you ever met him, Danos. If you ever met Ricky before, in person. I got to hang around with him at ESA Winter back in February for the week, and it was great. He's honestly like such good company. And that's not to take anything away from anybody else, but like the group that we had at ESA Winter, so there was me, Ricky, Rebel Dragon, Lumi Laura, Daoman, Yisk, Murtag, Sanju, also Sanju. To give him his title. It only clicked when I was at ESA that I was like... So, yeah. So, like, Sanju hung around with us a lot. Like, he was part of our group. Also, nice song. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that song. If it skips, I do apologise. I have to deal with it as a remix, I'm afraid. I knew I'd get a song that's like that. It's a CD. So it's like, yay! There's the remix. But yeah, so to kind of talk about something different. I think even Brooks will be like, I'll be happy about this. That's a remix I'll get you. Did I actually get stuck on that? Wow, okay. Sorry. That's too funny. Yeah, so there's yeah. Yeah, the radio's broke. It's alright, I'll sort it in a second. Let me get through the stage, I'll sort it, I promise. Fortunately, if I click the game, then yeah. Put up with it for 20 seconds, I promise. It'll be over soon. Oh. Yay! I don't have to! Yes! Thank God. Phew! I don't have to. Thank God. Everyone on YouTube's like, what the hell? I mean, the music's good, it's just... The CD that it came off wasn't in good condition. That's what I'm going to say about that. Also, sub 230. As I was saying, yeah, so Sanju was hanging around with us ESA Winter back in February, and I over the week, like I said to him, I was like, as I spoke to him more, I was like, do you know what, Sanju? I'm sure I recognise your name from somewhere. So I went on his Speedrun.com profile and I was like, yeah, I thought I recognised your name, and he's like, what? I was like, so basically, Sanju or Sir Sanju. He's ran quite a few different games. Like his, I'll call it a speedrunning CV, right? His speedrun.com page has like a crap ton of games on it. And I was like, whoa, that's amazing. So yeah, that's quite cool. But yeah, no, it is like really cool. And Sanji is great to hang around with. Like, he's great to chat to and everything. We literally was like, we hung around for like most of the week. Not just, it wasn't just that. Like, he came with us to bowling. So, unfortunately, what had actually happened at ESA Winter, so we had, I think a lot of people in the UK and stuff will remember this, but back in February, there was all these storms that were going about, and Sweden got one, and the bridge that connects Denmark to Sweden was going to be shut on Saturday. So a lot of people got told that they had to change their flights to 2 days early, or leave Sweden, get the train over to Denmark, and stay in Denmark for a couple of days because the bridge was going to be shut because of the storms, which was bloody awful. But yeah, the storms made the bridges shut and the train lines as well. So a lot of people were like, I can't afford to stay, or I'm gonna have to get a flight back. So, and there's nothing anybody could do. And Sanji was one of the guys that had to go home early because of it. He was originally flying back on the Sunday, like early hours of the morning. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, no. Sanji was flying back Saturday, but he was going to fly back in the afternoon. But ended up booking his flight for Saturday morning. So he came bowling with like me, Ricky, and the guys, and Laura as well. And like when we got to the end, it was like, you know, we were all going back, but he had to get off at Copenhagen Airport, which was before the next stop to get off into, you know, to get to Sweden or to get to the hotel. But yeah, I mean, it was. I'm not gonna lie to you, Daniels. Yes, it was a shitty situation, but at the end of it, you know, people wanted to get home and make sure they got home safe. So a lot of people were like, right, we're gonna get that flight on the Friday, or we're gonna fly like early Saturday morning before the storm hits. Because on Saturday, basically, if you had a flight Saturday, it was either you had to postpone it back another day, or bring it forward. You had no in between. There was no in between. It was push it back a day to Sunday and fly out Sunday, or fly out Friday instead, or early Saturday morning if you could, which Sanju got quite lucky with, I think. But yeah, we had. Luckily, my flight was on the Sunday night. So I helped ESA with packing up because I had nothing else to do. I was like, I checked out my room, my luggage was safe behind the reception. It was like, yeah, they're, you know, they were like, oh yeah, we've got a place you can store your luggage. I was like, okay, cool. So I stored my luggage, and it was like, right, to come back and pick this up, like, in a couple of hours. Like, yeah, sure. So I was like, oh, alright, sweet, cool. But yeah, no, it was great. Honestly, really enjoyed it. I mean, ESA as a whole is always a lot. Like, it is just fantastic. Would definitely recommend going. If no one's been to ESA yet, would highly recommend getting yourself to it. I do believe tickets are on sale for it at the moment, which you can find on the website. You can also choose to book the hotel and stuff like that. I mean, what I will say is, I go for the week, and during that week you can often find stuff to do. Like, because it's summer, people often go out to bars and things like that. Some people will choose to go into Copenhagen. Some people will go into Malmo. Some will go go-karting. But yeah, like, it is a great event. Very what's the word for it? It's very sociable. That's not. That's nothing against like any other big event like GDQ and stuff. I don't know, but for me personally, it's a lot better as well because for me personally, I think if you go to GDQ, you're always going to meet Americans. That probably sounds bloody awful, but it's an American event, so, and given how big America is, it's no surprise that most people that are there are going to be from the States. Whereas at ESA, it's the other way around. Because it's in Sweden, it's a lot more Europeans. And Americans are kind of like, I want to say a rare scarcity, but I think there were like 10 or 15 guys from the States and from Canada that came over back in winter. But you do meet a variety of people, whether you're at the winter event or the summer event. ESA is definitely a great event, and would highly recommend that. Something like ESA is supposedly, well, it's not really got a specific person that it's aimed at, but you think, oh, okay, it's an event for speedrunners. You know, it's an event for speedrunners, so obviously it's meant for speedrunners. Yes, it is, but even if you are a casual gamer, it doesn't really matter. Like, they don't, you know, people are still going to talk to you about games. Like, they might talk to you about, you know, Pokemon, and you might talk to them about, oh yeah, I used to love playing that when I was a kid. And like, oh yeah, do you know, like, the world record's like 5 hours or something? It's like, what? And you can, I'm not just saying that, like, oh, okay, you can blow people's minds with it, but you can, you know, you can do other stuff. It is not just a case of, okay, I go to Sweden, I've got to stay in the hotel for a week, and so on. You can go. Am I going to ESA Summer? Yes. I registered for the event, I booked the hotel. I booked my flights for it back in February, literally after I got back from ESA Winter. I think one of the things we're doing, or one of the things we're looking at doing, I don't know if we'll be able to do it again, but I'm really hoping we can, is me, Ricky, Rebel, Sanju, Qatar. I forgot about Qatar. Qatar's a Jack and Daxter speedrunner, I think. If I remember correctly. Pretty sure it's Jack and Daxter. Oh, or Sly, maybe Sly Runner. Not sure. But yeah, we all went and did a escape room where you get given 1 hour to get out of the room, like to find the key and to escape. But yeah, it's honestly, it was so great because, like, we did 2 puzzles in one day. So originally Ricky paid for, because you can have like a maximum group of 6. So we had 6 of us. 6 of us? I think 5 or 6 of us. And we're there at this escape room place. And like I said, Ricky paid for it, the first one. So we did the first one. And then it was like, oh right, she's like, oh yeah, there's a second room if you want to do that. But it's all part of this big story. So there's 5 escape. The one we went to, right, is there's one with escape room, like one where, like what we did, which was, oh yeah, everything's part of a big story. So there's 5 escape rooms and they're all related. They're all linked into one big story. Whereas then there's another one that you can find that's also in Malmo, which is, there's one that's like a prison break one. There's one where there's a zombie virus infection and you've got to like find the cure before the zombies eat you. There's like murder mystery ones and things like that. So there is quite a few. But yeah, it really gets you thinking, and you do have to work as a team. But the first one we did, we kept splitting up. Like, we got in the room in the first one, and immediately started throwing the place upside down. Like, we all split off. Like, someone was checking under the couch. Someone was checking, like, the drawers and the cupboards. Someone was checking the the kitchen, what was in the kitchen. Was there anything under the rug? What was in the coat pockets, if there was anything? Is there anything that can give you a hint to solve the next piece of the puzzle? So that was the first one. And apparently, according to the girl that runs it, the girl and a partner that runs it, it's a case of, it's like you are supposed to work together, and we did. It's just we were supposed to split up into like 2 teams of 3 or something like that. You know, like split into 2 teams. So when we did the second puzzle, which I paid for, that was when we was like, right, let's not do what we did on the first one. Like, let's make sure we've got a team that's doing this. On both occasions, I will just say this now, which will make people laugh. On both occasions, we broke the puzzles. So, for example, in the first puzzle, I accidentally got a combination right by just messing about with the combination lock. And she's like, you got that way too soon. It was like, you didn't even get there, like, the normal way. It was like, oops. So, we had to kind of, like, pull that back and do it again, but properly. So that was the first thing. And then in the other... in the second puzzle, what happened was... So, Rebel had... He found this pair of pliers on the floor that had a chain to it. And he opened up the toolbox to get this ID card out to open the door. But what he actually did was he opened the door, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use the pliers to snip the wire, and that will open the door. Well, he just pulled the wire and pulled the door at the same time, and it let him in. The door just opened. Which was quite funny, to be honest. So that was quite funny. And then... What was it? And then, to kind of make things worse, there was this box that I think Rebel snipped and started to open. And it's like, oh damn, that's a power box. It was like, are we supposed to snip this? So we immediately got on the walkie-talkie, because she gives you a walkie-talkie. So if you're going in the right direction, she'll tell you. If you're going in the wrong direction, she'll tell you. But you can't just keep asking it, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? So we asked her, was like, is this power box, like, supposed to come apart? And it was sealed shut with cable ties, zip ties. So she was like, no. She went, that's not part of the puzzle, that's an actual power box. I was like, crap, we nearly cut the power to the building. It's like, oops. It's funny when we thought about it, but we was like, oh no. It's like, see, anything that, just as like a heads up, is that anything that had like hazard warning tape on it was basically, this is not part of the puzzle. This is real, this is, do not break this. Well, that didn't have the tape on it, so we didn't know, and that's why we ended up nearly cutting the power box and snipping the wires in it. So it was like, oop. But yeah, they've, the girl that runs it, she said, she says, oh yeah, we're going to have, the third one's going to be done in, like, March, and the fourth one should be done in, like, June. Not sure when the fifth one's going to be done. But I said to Ricky, I was like, are we coming back, when we come back in the summer? I went, the next 2 will be done? I was like, should we do the next 2? And he's like, yeah, I don't see why not. He's like, if you're up for that. I was like, definitely, mate, definitely. So, yeah. But yeah, funny stuff. Her face was like, what are you doing? Nice. Come on. Nice try! Let's go! Let's friggin' go, boys! Let's go!
33 left into 2 right. 30 long 3 left into 4 right. Into 3 left. 30 1 hairpin.
Also, I don't know who it was before that was like, is it Eel? I think it is.
4 left into long 4 right.
Yeah, this is Italy.
33 right into 6 left.
I don't know why the 90's on the back window, King. No. To answer your question from before.
4 right and long
I'm guessing it was to do with the angle of the car
53 right into
or a speed limit on a car. I don't know.
33 right into 2 left. 30 long 4 right.
What was it actually for, the 90 sticker? Because I don't know. If anyone here is a rally guru and knows what the 90 sticker stands for on the back, please let me know, because I'm intrigued.
50 long
If that's if King doesn't know.
54 right into 5 left, into 5 right and 4 left, and 4 right, 35 right, 33 left.
Also, I do believe there was a question. Oh, God. Oh, don't do that, car. Please don't do that. Right, we're going to do this the normal way. And I say the normal way, I mean, like, I have a certain way of doing this. I'm not doing the stage 2 cut because as much as it's worth it, it wrecks the car, and I'm like, I'm not risking that. Like, what? And doing the stage normally doesn't wreck the car. No, good point. I can't get it consistent. I do apologise if it's not to people's satisfaction. That'll do, 2-1. I don't know, sorry. Okay, no worries. So you need to run R1v1 in reverse. Basically, what we are doing, so when we do the super special stages, by the way, is, yeah, when we do all the super special stages, we are doing them in reverse and trying to get ourselves disqualified because we've built up that much of a time buffer through all the shortcuts and stuff that we are able to basically get disqualified, lose a bunch of time to the AI deliberately, so that we can complete the game faster. Like with this car, it is very easy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Whoa. Oh, don't tell me it's raining. No, 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 no. Don't want rain. Sod off. Okay, I might lose a bit of time on Italy. If it's gonna start raining in a minute, I'm like, no. Don't rain. Please don't rain. Don't rain. Don't rain. Please don't rain. Honestly, Italy has to be... I think Italy is the most challenging run in the entire game. Most challenging part of the entire run. Yeah, most challenging rally in general is Italy. Only because of the fact that the stages are just ridiculous. Like, the amount of corners is fucking mad. I think that's kind of come as no surprise, really, judging by how I'm driving right now. Ooh, it's still cloudy. think I've got luck here, boys.
53 left, 34 right.
Oh my god.
34 left, 33 left, into 5
There's
right.
one... Where is it? Is it this corner here? It's this one here. I hate this corner.
33 left,
These corners here, because I have to actually slow down for them.
into
Them set of corners right there is a pain in my ass.
32 left, 33 right.
And then I can jump there. That didn't really work, but whatever. We keep going.
53 right. 53 left. Into 4 right. Tightens. 33 left. Into 3 left. 34 right. Tightens. Into 5 left.
Better assume the gearbox is absolutely knackered.
3 left. And 6 left. Into 3 right. And 4 right. Into 5 left. And 1 hairpin left.
Forget where this is.
6 press. 30
Is
till right. 35 left. Into 4 right. 34
there we
right.
go.
Into
So
4
it's
left.
113, 112, 112. So that little climb up the hill that we just did, that saves about, I think, how many seconds that save? Oh, 3 seconds, there or thereabouts. Oh, come on, game, really? Well, there's 3 seconds lost because of that. Or maybe more, I don't know. So Italy stage 3 has to be the most annoying stage ever. I've never got a good Italy stage 3, ever. One time I did, I was just full on going for it. Like, full on concentrating. Don't really know what this... Can I get out of Italy by 105? Well, not by 105, but by, like... Can I get out of it? Ooh, can I get out of it for 106? Sorry, yeah, can I get out of it as a 105 something, please? Come on, load! Load, 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 load! Come on! 2, 1, go. Like I said, I'm gonna, even if it's raining, I'm gonna choose a shorter gearbox for the UK. I've got the knack for it now. I don't like going back to the standard gearbox, because I think the standard gearbox is crap. It's not great. The only good thing the standard gearbox is good for is when you do the stage 4 cut. That's it. That would be this. Yep. There you go. Oh god, come on car. Please don't do this to me, not now. This should be interesting. Is my car going to make it up the hill? Yep, it is. And it's not going to make it interesting. Once. This will be fun. Can the car make this? It can. That's like half of the stage, by the way. That's only one half of the stage. Not done yet, either. Oh. Okay, it's still a 105, just about. On now. 105. Okay. Yeah. Rain. Not bad. Fine. I was expecting wet weather. It's Britain. It's not gonna... If it doesn't rain in Britain, it's a godsend. Even if it rains all the way through, I think we should be fine. Whoa. Hello. Right, now I've really got to concentrate. That's something to drive to, though, to be honest. Come on, car, come on. Alright, this will be fun. Right, I don't know if I'll do sub 2. Find out. There's certain things that I won't do. Oh Christ, that's not good. Please, car, please don't slide any more than you have to. Oh. Not going to be sub 2 either. That's not good. I have 2 minutes. Not bad. Weather's got worse. If it's raining now, it won't dry up. If it does dry up, I'll be very happy. I'm like, please dry up. If it dries up for stage 3, I'll be happy. This is really going to depend. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is really going to just depend on the weather now. Whether I get what I want. Which I think I'm going to get what I want. So let's just see. No, car, that's not what I wanted you to do. That was smooth, actually, despite it being wet. Oh, God. 127? Oh, that's a guess. 126, okay. Not bad. Still wet. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to put me... Remember me practice that I did in the wet? This was why I practiced the wet, because... in case it happened. Right, so... 113's out the question. 14 something? Let's just go. Let's just... I think this will be a late 114. You're like, what? Yeah, I think it'll be a late 114. Don't know. We'll see. It's a two. This is the 240 stage, by the way.
36 left. 30 long 4 right. Caution
So
narrows. Okay.
that's all I'm saying about this. It's a 240 stage at least. If you're lucky, you can do this in under 240 in the dry. But I've never really managed to get it. It's just no.
30 crest. Care narrows. Okay. And 4 right. 30 very long 5 right. Into turn 3 left. Onto tarmac. 50 6 right. 70 turn 3 left. And hairpin right. 70 turn 3 left. 70 crest.
Come on, car. Come on.
Left. Into 4 right. And turn 3 right. 30 crest. Into long 5 left. Tightens. 75 right. Into turn 2 left.
Funny thing is, I have this song on my phone, and yet it's just MP3 quality. Yet on my computer it's the proper one.
Right. Above crest. Into
The CD quality.
opens.
It doesn't sound as bad.
4 right.
It doesn't sound like it's been played through a blown out speaker.
Into hairpin right. Opens.
Right. And now we do this. It's fine.
Into 3 left. And 50 jump maybe. Into 3 right. Into 4 left. 30 jump maybe. And 3 right.
It's not getting any lighter, I know that. It's still raining now.
Onto mud. Into 5 left. And 3
My
right.
god. Oh, hello. I'm going to use that. That's a shortcut.
2 right.
Don't really use that as a shortcut, but I will this time. Come on.
35 right.
It's a pretty bad stage 3 from me. Right, stage 4.
3,
Right.
2, 1, go. Turn 3 right. To mud. Into 2 left. Into 3 left. Into 3 right. 33 left. Into 6 right. And 6 left. And 3 left. 30 crest. And 3 right. 34 left. Into 5 right. 50 crest. And 3 right. Into 3 left. 34 right. Into 3 left. 30 crest. And turn 3 right. Onto tarmac. 30 jump. Okay.
Come on. 3, 2.
1, go.
Boom! Bosh! Let's go! Ah. Jesus. That was insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I did lose. I lost 20 seconds on the UK. That's not bad considering. No, I'll take that. The stage 4 split was always going to be gold. Like, that can go into a 113. That can go into 113. If I didn't get a crap UK, there's 22 seconds there. Easy. Like, stage 1 in Finland, for example, I can better that, but nah. I am done with that category again. I'm proper done. I actually saved a lot of time. Finland. I can save time on stage 1 because there's the cut that you can do in stage 1, which saves about 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Greece, I pulled off pretty well, considering. France was fine. Sweden went down pretty damn well as well. Australia was meh. Stage 3 was good though, surprisingly. Lost a bit of time in Kenya, but that's fine. Italy, I lost a fair bit, although it was dry all the way through. I think it was me shabby driving that let me down there. And then, yeah, if I had a dry UK, then I'd say sub 114 is possible. I mean, my summer best is a 113.19. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that was fair. I'm not gonna lie. For me, that's impressive. Okay, for a while, one of my best runs that I ever did was the 125. Right? One of the best runs I ever did was my 125. Not anymore, it's not. That has just gone up there. I don't know if it's beat it, but that has gone up there. First run back, Bosch, 114.22. We're done. Just, yes. I have no fucking words for that run either. Like, that run was just insane. Where's my... Is it that one? Is that it? Or is it that one? Which one? That one I just said. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Give me 1 second. You even put it in there, nice. Nice, I just seen it now, King posting there. Oops. No. Oh. Bloody hell. Yeah. I've no words for that. Oh yeah. I forgot about that bit, didn't I? Because yeah, 10:37:16. Oh yeah. Can do that. Oh, let me move that. Oh man. Relevant, yeah. The broken replays. Yeah! Yes! Let's go! You know what the best thing is about that run? Right. I'm just going to say, right, I'm kind of popping off here, but there was a few good things about that run. Right, first of all, damn, that felt good. The second thing is, that run had multiple gold splits, right? That had multiple gold splits, multiple personal best times, including one of the best ever France stage ones I've ever done in my life. And yeah, like most of the times I did were PBs, apart from I think Kenya, Italy, and the UK. So yeah, pretty damn good. There was a lot of gold splits. Some gold splits weren't PBs in game, but they were PBs apparently, split wise. Yeah, new world record by literally 2 minutes. So my previous record was a 1:16:22 something. Is now 1:14:22 something. So yeah, I'm like, yes. First run of the day.